Welcome to the season of love. But just before we get into showing love to other people, let's talk about one important person that you should definitely be showing love to in this season, and that is you. Hey fam, how are you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Toby Chilume, and I am here to help you to go fearlessly into the best version of yourself, looking at topics on faith, personal development, and productivity. If this is your first time of being here, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stick around, click the subscribe button so you get notified when we have new videos up. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming again. I hope you enjoy this video as much as you've enjoyed the other ones. So let's get into what we are talking about today: how to cultivate self-love and make sure that you love yourself as much as you're showing love to other people in this season. In a few days, it's going to be Valentine's Day, a day specifically dedicated to showing love to other people and receiving love from other people as well. But before we even get into the celebration of Valentine's Day, let me ask you one question. How often do you show love to yourself? I want you to think about that question as we get into cultivating self-love and the habit of self-love this season before you start to show love to other people. The Bible did say that you should love your neighbor as you love yourself. So that means that what you're using to show love to other people is how you love yourself. If you love yourself right, then you're able to love other people right. If you do not love yourself right, then there is already a problem in how you're going to show love to other people. And that's where we get toxic love showing forth in different ways and at different times. Today we're going to be talking about showing love to yourself because you deserve it. So let's get into this topic. Something that I have realized about myself is that anytime I have defaulted in showing love to myself, in spending time with myself, and just being aware of who I am and the things that I want to do that reminds me of my love for myself, I see that I am easily depleted in energy. I am tired all the time. I am fatigued. I am easily irritated. And I'm sure that this is not just for me. It probably happens for you too, or you see different signs that tells you that there is something wrong somewhere. Trust me, it's because you need to spend time with yourself and fill up your tank again. I am big on doing something nice for myself ever so often. I like to go on solo dates. I like to spend time with myself, read a book, just make sure that I am taking care of myself and showing myself that I am important as much as other people are. And I love to serve other people as well. I love to show people that they are important, that I care about them and all of that. But if you're going to be able to serve others in the way that you're going to be happy about, it starts from how you show up for yourself. If you do not show up for yourself in the right way, you're going to find it difficult to show up for other people as well. Either you like it or not. If you haven't noticed this, maybe this month you want to notice how that shows. How do you show up for yourself and see how you show up for other people? So let's talk about a few simple ways that you can begin to cultivate the habit of self-love so that you can love on others better. So, why is self-love important? One of the major reasons why self-love is important is that it improves your mood in a way that you could not even imagine. Like you are brightened up, your face lights up because you have shown your self-love. It's kind of like when somebody does something nice for you. Your excitement about seeing what has been done for you, it is nothing compared to how you feel when you have done something nice for yourself. I was listening to something earlier this day, and the Instagram influencer, she said that when you keep promises to yourself, you are happy about it. It's kind of like that. When you show love to yourself, you are happy about it. It improves your mood when you do something nice for yourself. It also reduces anxiety and helps you to have better relationships with other people. Love your neighbor as yourself means that the healthy love that you show for other people is dependent on how you love yourself. If you do not love yourself in a healthy way, then you cannot love others in a healthy way as well. Self-love also builds your self-confidence and self-esteem, because when you're constantly spending time with yourself, you get to know yourself better. So I did a video recently talking about overcoming self-doubt and building confidence. I'm going to have a link in the video and also in the description, but I think that you should check it out, When you are showing yourself love, you're building and boosting your self-confidence, and you're boosting your self-esteem as well. Another thing that self-love does for you is that it improves what you do with yourself. It improves how you take care of yourself. So because you're conscious of showing up for yourself, you know what you should eat, you know what you should drink, you know what you should stay away from, you know how to dress, you know exactly what you're going to do that makes you happy, because you're not doing it to serve others, you're doing it to serve you. And so you want to make sure that you are happy with whatever decision you take when it comes to yourself. So I did a little bit of research, and one of the researches that I found was carried out by the Body Shop. And in that research, it says 1 in 2 people feel more self-doubt than self-love. 1 in 2 people feels more self-doubt than self-love. So my purpose with this video is to make sure that you are one of the people that feels more self-love than self-doubt. So let's see, what are the simple ways that you can start to do today to cultivate the habit of self-love? Number one is forgive yourself. Over the years, what I have come to realize is that it's easier for us to forgive other people than it is for us to forgive ourselves. Why this happens, I have no idea. What I know is that we always do this. But when you become self-aware of yourself, when you become more intentional about watching out and looking out for yourself, you begin to see how unhealthy it is for you to not forgive yourself, because you are then making it impossible for you to see yourself as a friend and to build a relationship with yourself. And one of the people that you're going to be with for the rest of your life is you. And it will be a disaster if you spend all of your time with a person that you don't like or you haven't forgiven. So make sure that you are going to start to learn the habit of forgiving yourself when you make a mistake. So give yourself grace. Make sure that you're forgiving yourself as much as you're forgiving others, because that is one way to show that you love yourself and you're ready to commit to a relationship with yourself. Number two, take care of yourself. Sounds very weird to say, like it's something that we expect to be easy to do, but some people struggle with it actually. So taking care of yourself is going to improve and boost your mood and energy by a lot of percent. I don't know how many percent, but yes, it is going to do that. Once you commit yourself to taking care of yourself in your physical health, your spiritual health, your mental health, and your emotional health, then you're going to begin to see differences in how you relate with yourself and how you relate with other people. So how do you take care of yourself? Spend time doing something that you absolutely love and enjoy, and do it with yourself. Schedule time to do something nice for yourself. It could be you going for a dinner date with yourself, a solo trip, a solo date, or you watching a movie by yourself. If you like to watch a movie and you don't want to go to the cinema by yourself, then you can have a movie night at home. Get popcorn, pop it in the microwave, and do pick a movie that you want to watch and make sure that you're enjoying time with yourself. Go for coffee dates with yourself. One interesting way that you can do this spiritually is to go for coffee dates with your Bible. Yes, you should try it. So pack your bag, pack your Bible, your journal, your Bible study guide, whatever it is that you use to spend time with God, and go for a coffee date. Get a coffee and spend time with God. I promise you, you're going to enjoy it. And if you're looking for a way to spend time with God intentionally, I've recently just launched a Bible study guide, and I think that it is going to help you, especially in this season of love, because we're looking at the gospel according to Luke. It talks about all of the amazing things that Jesus did to show that he loves us in the Bible. And it is going to be a way for you to remind yourself of the relationship that you have with God, and use that to build your relationship with yourself. If you like to read books, it's also a way for you to spend time with yourself. Get a book and read a book with yourself, by yourself, morning, night, anything. Just make sure that you're doing something that you love to do with yourself and spend time by yourself. Number three, nurture positive talks and affirmations with yourself. So this sounds cliche, but I promise you it is something that is going to help you to increase or improve your relationship with yourself and cultivate the habit of self-love. Imagine you saying to yourself every day for the next 365 days that you're amazing, that you're special, that you're gifted, that you're blessed. It is going to begin to rewire how you see yourself and work around the things that you already see as negative self-talks that you have spoken about yourself and concerning yourself, or even the negative things that people have said about you. You constantly affirming yourself is going to begin to do the work within that begins to show outside. So affirm yourself daily. Say something positive about yourself and say something positive about your day. And it is going to drastically improve your mood every day. Be the first voice that you hear and make sure that what you're saying to yourself is good. Number four, consciously notice things that you love about yourself. This is something that, as difficult as it is to accept, we do it all the time. The first thing that you notice about yourself are things that you don't like. The first things that you notice about what you say are words that you haven't pronounced nicely or properly. You want to make it an intentional effort to notice things that you love about yourself and not things that you don't love about yourself. So, instead of looking at your head that is bigger than what you expect it to be, how about you look at your eyes that are carved in the best way that you have ever seen? Instead of saying that your legs are K-leg, why don't you look at how your body is shaped instead? Instead of seeing how you pronounce R wrong, how about you see that you pronounce the th properly? So instead of looking at things that are not working right in your body or about you, begin to look at things that are working right. I used to say about myself that I did not have the best handwriting ever. I've never had the best handwriting. And now I am very bold and confident about saying that my handwriting is probably the worst ever. But I know that I speak properly and I am very intentional about making sure that I pronounce my words properly. So instead of focusing on what I am not good at, I'm focusing on what I am good at. Once upon a time, all I heard about myself was I was too skinny and then I looked like broomstick. And unconsciously, I started to internalize that. And so anytime I put on an outfit, I see myself as too skinny. And then one day, I had a aha moment and saw that people that were bigger than me wanted to be skinny, and people that were skinny wanted to be bigger. And people always had comments to make about the different body types that I saw. And so it occurred to me that people are always going to have something to say. So you had better just be okay with how you look. And if you want to improve on your body, then you want to do that by yourself. Work out, reduce what you eat, or anything that you want to do. But the moment I realized this was when I accepted that, you know what, people would always have something to say. So you better love yourself because you're going to be with yourself all the time. You see? So that is a way for you to show self-love to yourself. Be intentional about noticing things that are best about you instead of things that you don't like about yourself. And very soon you're even going to begin to see that the things you don't like about yourself are just your own way of expecting weird expectations about you. So these are 4 ways that you can begin to practice self-love and cultivate the habit of loving yourself intentionally in this month of February. Before you get to spending time and money on your bae or boo, make sure that you're spending time on yourself too. So let me know in the comment section, which of these points are you starting today? Which of these points would you like to try? Or which ones are you trying already? I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. Also check the description for amazing tools that would help you to even embark on this journey and enjoy it as you go on. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Till next time, bye.